democracy fades as darkness envelops the nation. On Saturday, an unprecedented wave of No Kings protests swept the United States, drawing massive crowds to cities such as New York's Times Square, Washington's Pennsylvania Avenue, and Chicago's Grant Park. More than 2,600 local events were coordinated, with demonstrators chanting against President Donald Trump's aggressive immigration policies, domestic troop deployments, and the targeting of political opponents. Participants dressed in whimsical costumes, hot dogs, frogs, bananas, and even a trio of Morton Salt Girl umbrellas reflecting the anti-ICE sentiment that originated in Portland. Elected officials, including Senator Bernie Sanders and Senator Chris Murphy, delivered sharp criticisms of the administration, while Republican leaders attempted to frame the rallies as hate America gatherings. Former NIH employee Vani Periyadath, who resigned in protest of the administration's scientific interference, joined the Washington March, underscoring the personal risks many took to be heard. Organizers reported nearly 7 million attendees, a 2 million-person increase over the June demonstration, signaling deep public discontent as Trump's approval rating sinks into negative territory and a government shutdown looms. The president dismissed the protests, calling himself not a king, yet shared memes portraying himself as a monarch piloting a fighter jet. Law enforcement agencies, including the NYPD and DC police, reported no arrests, and the events remained largely peaceful despite isolated incidents of violence, such as a fatal shooting in Salt Lake City. Republican governors like Texas' Greg Abbott and Virginia's Glenn Youngkin prepared National Guard deployments, while the Democratic coalition, led by groups such as Indivisible and the ACLU, emphasized de-escalation training for tens of thousands of volunteers. The protests highlighted stark partisan divides, with Democrats rallying around civil liberties concerns and Republicans accusing protesters of undermining national unity. Amid the turmoil, ordinary citizens like Melissa Haub from Wisconsin and Sharon Warner from DC voiced personal stories of immigrant families and community resilience. The No Kings movement, named for the belief that Trump behaves like a monarch, continues to serve as a vivid illustration of America's ongoing struggle over democratic norms and governmental authority.